Okay, now we are gonna be having an Ahri game over here. As you can see, this is the team that I have, like a one-trick buy, a player who plays Senna, right? Double heal on my bot lane. My ADC doesn't play ADC, and for whatever reason, I have a Leona top lane, right? Even if I'm not on a champion that I feel comfortable with, I will try to do my best to try to win the game, right? And let's see what happens. The Vladimir matchup, it's not a matchup that I'm entirely sure how I should be playing it, given that I'm not an Ahri player myself. So we're gonna have to take a look and see how it goes. Now, there is something that I will be doing, which is opening up exit lag over here. So for that reason, I'm actually not going to be playing the game at the start.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Waiting for this connect because I have over 100 ping because I'm uploading a video and it didn't do basically anything, I think. So I'm gonna be playing the game with 97 ping, 100 ping basically. Leona top lane with that, so yeah. Now we do have a lot of CC and we do have a stronger bot lane, and I'm up against a scaling mid laner, so we're gonna have to. This is why I hate about junglers. Like, why are you gonna be pathing to a Leona top lane, dude? Like, the Leona is useless. Help the Lucian. Anyways, I'm not here to coach Vi. I'm against a very scaling champion, so I'm gonna see if I can kill him once or twice, and if I cannot, I will basically try to push waves in order to help the Lucian. I canceled an auto attack, and if I didn't, that would have been a good trade because I would have been able to press the electrocute on the Vladimir. One more auto attack will proc it. Ward down. Unfortunate. I don't know how to play this matchup. He is both summoners though. Okay, he got a kill, that's good. Now with this, I want to be pushing the wave, and after pushing the wave, I'm gonna look at bot lane. My Ezreal is, no, not my Ezreal, my Lucian is getting demolished. My top lane just got ganked. Gonna push this wave real quick. And start roaming over the bot lane. Take a looking at the wave, it seems like the wave is pushing up.
Don't you trust me?
Now I gotta wait a little bit for the next wave to push. And now that it's in the middle, this is when I go in for the gank. The wave is in a good state for them. However, given that I am gonna be recalling from this, I want to pick up a few more minions and leave the wave sort of frozen. Like, it's still gonna be frozen for them because I didn't fully push it.
How tempting.
Although I could do this, wait a little bit for the Dark Seal. Thankfully my my jungler covered mid lane. I lost like about half a level on EXP because I didn't push that wave. But I had to freeze it over for them and I couldn't fully push. Not half a level, actually a whole level. But after picking this wave, it's gonna be sort of okay. Given that we know that Amumu is on the right side, I'm gonna be putting a ward over here. Vladimir seems to have recalled, and given that happens, I have to push this wave in. After pushing that wave in, I'm gonna be heading over to bot lane. Hopefully I can run into Amumu on river. And after they spot me, I'm just gonna back off. Because unfortunately, they had a scuttle. I lose the 1v1 against Vladimir currently, so I'm not gonna be looking for a fight. Rather, I'm gonna be playing more for wave. I'm gonna let him push. Honestly, Vladimir is a champion that I struggle against rather, on champions that I don't feel comfortable with.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
How tempting.
I'm a little bit boom. So right now I'm forced, like, I'm in a bad position now. If I was winning this laning phase, I would be playing, I would have gotten Oblivion Orb as the first item. If I do get a gank here from the buy, fortunately I missed. If I land the charm, this Vladimir is dead. I will die for this. I died because I wanted to pick up the cannon. I knew I was really greedy. Picking up boots now. Probably I will not be able to do absolutely anything to the Vladimir the whole game. But I feel like I can still kill the enemy bot lane, which is good enough. Vladimir is gonna recall there, so I'm gonna arrive to the laning phase, push the wave, and rotate.
Don't you trust me?
The wave pushed up, and I'm gonna be rotating. I'm gonna have ultimate soon-ish. That's unfortunate that this guy wanted to flash for that. It's really unfortunate that Amumu flashed for that. I got exhausted and flashed on by the Amumu. Okay, so hopefully we can still win this game and demonstrate how we can carry the game even from a deficit. Now I have to run over to top lane because Leona is already there. But what I'm gonna do is push one wave and then go back to mid lane because I honestly don't want to stay top.
Shut down.
Okay, good job, Senna. Take that wave, then head over to the mid lane. That's gonna be a kill. Sadly, as you can tell, like my Lucian is one player that he was not good. Like for example, this would have, if this was you guys playing, I would recommend dodging the hell out of this game. However, just for coaching purposes, it's the reason that I'm staying here. Maybe I can kill this Amumu, which is why I'm staying. No, the CC killed me. Okay. I think I could have definitely played that fight a little better. Maybe Ignite would have killed. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. Because I was a level under him. And I'm usually afraid of igniting, letting the Ignite kill on people who are levels under me. Like I have to be either the same level or a higher level. Fortunately I die and I also blow my flash for no reason. Which is definitely sad. But sort of mimics the reality of maybe the game that you guys could be playing. Which is like, no, you don't make everything perfect, right? Yeah, but like, or your team is not doing the greatest, or you're not absolutely stomping the enemy. This is more realistic, sort of. Enemy warding. That was a horrible herald.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Didn't see the Amumu until he was like literally there. A little bit weird, him ghosting there. Him ghosting there was definitely a little bit weird. Ah, that's sad. It was very close, very, very close. I think I'm gonna have enough for my boots on my Rico. Well, on my spawn, rather. We're gonna be losing Dragon. I'm still behind the Vladimir, so I don't think I'm gonna be getting anything there. Gonna arrive. Yori gives a shutdown, so maybe we can go in. I'm actually gonna ult for this. Unfortunately, we don't get the kill, which would have been insanely good.
How tempting.
Ezreal is insanely strong. I don't think I can do much to the Ezreal, on my own at least. Maybe with Ignite. Honestly, don't know how much damage my champion can do. Perhaps over here. Not a lot that I can be doing right now. Honestly, I would like for my team to engage over here or have a little bit more follow-up. Have to head over to bot lane to defend that turret. Which I don't think I'm gonna be able to defend. Actually, I think I get one-shotted by Vladimir.
Don't hold back.
As I stated before, I feel like I get one-shotted by Vladimir. Probably I could have played that a little bit better. I honestly feel like I could have played that better and don't get one-shotted by the Vladimir. I feel like this is a game for Shadow Flame. HP, gotta build HP, gotta build HP, gotta provide shields, I think. I think this champion gives a little bit of shields, but yeah, definitely a Shadow Flame game. You can see no one is ever going to vote yes, regardless of how bad the game is looking, so never vote to FF, it's never gonna go through. Might as well give it a go. The enemy is overextended there. Sort of. Quote unquote, sort of. I feel like that would have been a good play if we had champions in the game. Because we have basically a non-existent top laner, our jungler. Well, he isn't the greatest, the Lucian is hella behind, the Mumu is Omega fed, so that fight, usually, they're not that fed. But given that they are insanely fed, maybe if I ever frosted sooner or started with Charm, I don't know. I don't know. For example, this game I felt like if we had a really good jungler, or not even like a really good jungler, just a jungler that knew what he was doing, we can definitely win. Like, all we needed to do is have assistance mid-bot lane as the jungler. And this jungler didn't do anything but farm towards top side. Like, he's already gonna get snared, so it makes no sense to ult him. You're just blowing a cooldown. Also, I felt like I could have played the game so much better, and if I do, I would have a different say in the outcome of this game. Because I cannot match the Vladimir. That's why I focus so much on winning the laning phase. Even if I couldn't do it myself because I'm horrible at this champion. That is why you gotta win the laning phase. I honestly felt like if I won this laning phase, I could have a bigger impact in the whole game. Because I cannot comfortably trade against the enemy. I cannot rotate freely. There's only so much that I can do, and when there's only so much that you can do, you rely on your team playing the game properly.
Should I make your pulse rise or stop?
also feel like we need this, so I'm gonna go with that. No one on the team has it. Maybe we can get a pickup over here. My god, he got one shot. My god, he got one shot as well. Now that's a good FF button. Like after a play goes bad, usually you have higher chances of getting the FF. But people never vote yes anyway. I'm so dead. That is why you always hope your team is. And why I'm a big advocate of dodging games. As I mentioned, this game should never go through. Like, is it fair? No. It's not fair. I completely agree. But if you care about improving and you care about your LP and you care about your MMR, you understand that this game is not winnable. Unless you insanely feel Omega confident in your skills that you're gonna be dominating the opponent, the game is not winnable. And for example, me as an Ahri, I can confidently tell you that I was highest damage in the game on my team as well, for whatever reason. I can tell you for sure that I cannot beat Vladimir as an Ahri. Me personally. There are probably players who can tell you, you know what, I am comfortable in this matchup. I am comfortable that I can kill the Vladimir on this matchup, so I'll play it. I know that it will be getting fed, and I can just carry the game on my own. I cannot do that as an Ahri. Probably with other champions, I can do it. Or if I'm on jungle, it doesn't matter how horrible my team is, I can say for certain that I will carry. But if you feel like the team is too difficult for your champion, or your laning phase is too difficult, and you have the teammates that I had, that basically my Senna was an okay player, my Bai was a horrible jungler, but he was on his champion. Like, this is the only two things that I have going for me, which is okay. But let's take a look at the other thing. I have a first time, like, the guy does play Lucian apparently, here looking at his profile, but he was completely running it down. Just take a look at his recent match history. And also I had a freaking Leona top for Christ's sake, right? That is why dodging games that you feel like are super difficult is highly recommended. Unless, as I mentioned, unless you know that you're going to be doing well. Once again, that game, if I was winning, I think I could have made the difference. Big time. So next time I'm actually going to be playing a champion in mid lane that I actually know how to play.